Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Screen This. Today, we'll be recapping episode 5 of The Amazing Race Canada. Jet and Dave are first to depart. Teams head to SS Klondike to find their next clue. But wait! Caution, there's a U-turn ahead. Teams now fly to Regina, Saskatchewan. Interesting approach by Jet and Dave. They saw Holly and Brett right behind them, so they decided to call a taxi for them as well. Let's hope Brett and Holly don't backstab them. When Jet, Dave, Brett, and Holly arrive at the airport, they find out that they won't arrive in Regina till the next morning via Vancouver and then Calgary. But when Brett asks about a stopover in Edmonton, they find out they can arrive a little bit earlier. They tell Jet and Dave as a little repayment, and they also find out the flight is now full. The flights are 40 minutes apart. Once teams arrive in Calgary, Hal and Joanne head to the counter to see if they can get a spot on the Edmonton flight with the first two teams. And guess what? They got it. And the best part? They were laughing it up while all the other teams are behind them. When teams arrive in Regina, we get a nice BlackBerry promotion. Teams get a Z10 with their clue, and they need to bring it to the parking attendant, who will then hump both phones together to share information. Teams now drive to the Saskatchewan Pulse Trading Company, who produce lentils. In a truck full of lentils, teams have to find 2 RCMP moose stuffed animals to get their next clue. The truck is about 6 feet full of lentils, and it's taking teams from 45 minutes to even 2.5 hours. Holly and Brett and Team Body Break decided to take the 2-hour penalty. Once they find the stuffed animals, teams head to the RCMP Heritage Center to find their next clue. In this roadblock, one member has to set up their room to the standards of the RCMP. If there is even the smallest thing wrong in the room, the inspector will take everything out and the team member will have to start all over again. What a surprise! Selena started to cry when the sergeant was talking to her. They gotta keep this cry streak going. But seriously, this wasn't an easy task. Attention to detail is key, and some teams took up to 2.5 hours to complete the challenge, and up to 5 inspections. What I thought was weird was when Jody got inspected, the music was so dramatic, and the camera showed the closet. I thought something was missing, and they just gave the go-ahead because Jody served in the army, but I think my mind was playing tricks on me. What about you? After the RCMP challenge, teams head to the I Love Regina landmark in front of City Hall. Teams need to learn some traditional Ukrainian dance moves before getting their next clue, but it didn't seem like they were strict on it. Following the dance, teams head to Mosaic Stadium, where the Rough Riders play football. They come to a detour challenge, Brawn or Beauty. In the Brawn challenge, teams have to do some football drills, but if they fail at any of the drills, they will need to take a lap and start all over again. In Beauty, teams will have to learn a choreographed dance to pump up the crowd. I'm pretty surprised Jen and Dave didn't do the Beauty challenge. Once teams finish the challenge, the moment you have been waiting for, the U-turn. And what's even better is that it's a double U-turn. Jet and Dave didn't use it, and they head to the next pit stop, Pine Island, where they won 2 round-trip tickets to anywhere that Air Canada flies. I think we've already seen this prize earlier. Anyway, back at Mosaic Stadium, the Tims made a huge move and they U-turned Team Body Break. It was a foot race to the double U-turn between Team Body Break and Brett and Holly. And Brett and Holly fell a few feet short, and I mean a few feet. So Team Body Break U-turned Brett and Holly. Holly basically lost it. Holly and Brett beat out Team Body Break to the pit stop, and the rest is history. Team Body Break is out. Serious props to the Tims. I'm sure a lot of people won't be happy because the Tims didn't get eliminated, and then they take out a team that I'm sure a lot of people were cheering for. Well, that's my episode 5 recap. Hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like it, and until next time,